And what I'd asked earlier, is everybody planning on going through this at the same time? And you feel free to ask a question at any time, okay? Um, and I can slow down, but I'm going to walk you basically through the main setup that we need to do when you first get on here. And if you, we won't have time because there's a lot of it that you're going to have to go gather the information. So I want you to take notes on those things that you need to come back and redo. We're also going to post this video, but it still will help you to post note or write notes down for yourself so that you know what you need to gather. And then we'll go forward. So you're going to click up here in the top right on your name, and you'll see this drop down, and you're going to click on settings.
Still trying to log in.
You're still trying to log in. Peter, I told you you're not allowed in there.
That's what they probably changed my password on me.
Probably. It's your password is your mykw.kw.com password.
And
that should log you into everything KW. Do you don't have any of your admin on here? They should help you with that, Peter. They should know what you have. So then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to click over here on Connect Settings, and you're going to go to your marketing profile. Once you're on your marketing profile, this button is either green or it's gray. And we're not going to turn it to green until after we go through everything, and then we'll come back up and turn it to green. So you want to upload a picture of yourself. The recommended size is 360 by 360, but I'm just going to tell you the recommended size is less than 1 megabyte and a square picture so that it doesn't stretch out your face, unless you want it stretched out. And then your team logo. So if you're an individual agent, you don't need to have a logo here. If you are a team, you definitely want to put your logo in there. And again, the size needs to be 1 megabyte. And I just uploaded my size the way it was. I didn't make it square or anything, and you'll see how it shows up. Then you're going to fill out your information here. Anything that has a red asterisk, you need to make sure that you have it in there. So you're going to have your name, and then under agent license number, we do not need to have our agent license number in anything in Oregon, but what we do need to have is that you are an Oregon licensed broker or an Oregon licensed principal broker. And if you're Washington licensed agent, then you can do Oregon and Washington licensed agent or principal broker, or whatever your title is, okay? Under the name team, now I want to show you, you're going to want to put something in here. So whether it's a repeat of your name, or if you have like a private or a custom URL, you're going to want to put that in there, because what happens is up here on the top right of your website is where that is going to come up. And if you don't put anything in there, it's going to say your agent. Now, the other thing that I want you to know when you come to this point right here, it also is going to show up underneath your name down here and down here. Okay, so think about what you want to say that is going to specify you. So if you have your name, it's obviously going to be your name twice, right? So that kind of looks silly. So think about what you want to have in that spot. Then your professional title, you can also put your Oregon licensed principal broker here if you'd like to, because these show up in multiple places. I put what my actual title is here at the Market Center, and then in the designation, you can put in if you're CRS or any of those other designations, you can put that there, or you can put your Oregon licensed broker there. You want to make sure that you have a bio in here, and you want to put in your cell phone. And if you want to use your cell phone twice in here, you do have to have a number in this office phone, or you can put the Market Center number, or if you have a desk phone at the Market Center or Google phone, you can put that in there as well. Then your email address, and then your website address. Now, if you don't know what your KW website address is, we will get to that, and you can come back and put that in that spot. If you have a custom URL, then you'll put that custom URL right here. Then your Market Center brokerage logo, it looks funny here, but when it shows up on the website, it actually shows up okay. See right here. So you can just upload the regular one that we provided to you, or that you can get from the MyKW or the Connect, actually kwconnect.com website. You can get the logo off there too. And then the Market Center information, make sure it says Keller Williams Realty Portland Premier, and there is an E on the end of Premier. You want to make sure you spell everything correctly. Put in our office phone number, the address, and the brokerage license number. Compliance legal footer needs to say something about information is not reliable and should be verified, or I put in information is not guaranteed and should be verified. You can utilize the same text that is provided on your RMLS sheets. And you do not need to put in each office is independently owned and operated, because Keller Williams has already placed that at the very bottom of the page right down here. So that'll automatically pop up on all your websites. The footer images, actually didn't see it there, so hang on one second, I want to check something. They used to have the equal housing and the other one on there, so we might need to add those now. So if you have the equal housing and the realtor logo, you can upload those right here. And then you want to put in all of your social media links that you have. Facebook pixel ads and Google Analytics. Honestly, I haven't had time to go and look at how to do that yet, or time to even apply it. So that'll be another class that I will go learn, and we'll do another class on it. And then your KW branded app link. Does everybody have a link in there, or does anyone have it empty? You have to unmute yourself. I'd like to know if you have one or if you don't have one.
I don't think I have one.
You don't have one in there?
No.
Okay, so if you guys don't have one in there, I'm going to show you where we can go get that. Okay. So for right now, if you have filled it out and you have all of the red asterisks filled out, you'd want to go ahead and hit save on that, and then would come back up to the top, and then you're going to click this little button to make sure that it's green. Okay, so let's go get our, does anyone have any questions about that page? So when you complete this marketing profile, this will fill out all of your information everywhere KW. So it is going to go and make you known on the kw.com website. It is going to pre-fill out your information on the website. It's going to pre-fill your information in your app. And then it's also going to help you with all of your landing pages, your extra pages for your website, your campaigns, just anything that you do, the designs, everything you do in Command and everywhere else comes off of this. This will also fill out your Connect website. Okay, so if we go down over here to the bottom left, it says Consumer Now instead of Sites. We're going to click on that. And then if you come over here to the top right, it says Site and App Settings. When you click on that, give it a second, and then click on URLs. Right here is your app URL. So you would take that and you would put it in that spot on your marketing profile. So you copy and paste it. And then right here is what your website domain would be. If anyone has this where it is empty, When we walk through our website builder, we'll create one at that point. Okay. Are we good? Okay, so then the next thing that we want to do is we want to go and we want to build our website. So you're going to click on here, learn more with the Kelly Guides in the top right. And then we're going to choose our agent site. And then we're going to hit continue. And then from here, you can just hit get started. Acknowledge and continue. It's just letting you know that about compliance. And this is where we're going to do our subdomain. So typically it comes up and it's usually your name. If it's not your name, there could be a chance that someone else is already utilizing it. So then you can play around with what you want it to be. If you want a period between your name, your first name and your last name. But once you get the one that you want, go ahead and hit confirm domain. And then this is going to be your website. And this is your KW website. Now, this little arrow next to marketing profile information, when you click on that, it drops down and it shows you all of the information that we've already filled out on our marketing profile on the domain command page. So if you've completed all of that, you don't need to go through this again. It's all right there. Now, when you go to save and continue, if you do not have any of those red asterisk pieces filled out, it will yell at you and it will not let you go forward. But I'm going to go forward.
Hey, Tanya,
Yes.
how do I get to where you guys are?
You need to go to sites on the bottom left. It used to be, or it's consumer now. It used to be sites.
So my agent, whatever.
Where are
I
you
found
at? Where are you at, Peter?
I think I got logged in, but that's about as far as I got.
Okay, hang on, guys. I'll come right back to them and see you. Peter, are you right here on this page?
Now can't even find that page.
Are you right here in Welcome Home?
Not even. All I've got is KW Keller Williams with an address bar, so I can check out my current location. It
Oh,
says,
you're on the website. You need to type up in the URL agent.kw.com.
you say one more time.
Agent.kw.com.
Okay. That looks better.
And now log in with your MyKW.
Sure. I just changed my passwords. It says I can't log in. Keep going.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions so far? Nope.
Except for it won't let me log in.
Where's your assistant when you need him? Okay, so we're back on page 2 of the agent sites. This is our style and theme. There's a red theme and there's a dark theme. And when you click on these, you notice that this little KW right over here changes. That KW is actually going to go away, and it's going to be the Market Center logo, the Keller Williams Realty Portland Premier logo. So that part of it doesn't matter, but it does affect the rest of the page on whether it's dark or red. I like the dark theme, so that's what I went for. This piece right in this is what your homepage looks like. This whole with one picture, and so as you can see here, I'll go to my homepage right here. You can change up the pictures that rotate around. There's 5 of them, and you can change the text that comes up right here. So I'm sure everyone, I believe it says find your dream home for most people, if you're able to click through to this. So as you type in the information right here, you can see that it changes at the same time as I type. And then to change out the pictures, you can, if you're ready to change out the pictures, go ahead and delete and then upload the picture. You have to delete in order to upload. There's only a limit of 5. What you can do for the pictures, now I went for mine onto free stock pictures that I found online, but another way to get them is to go onto Designs and download some of the KW stock photos that they have available on there. There's a whole bunch more, as you saw this morning on the Zoom meeting. I showed that they've uploaded a whole bunch of different styles, neighborhoods, that kind of stuff. So you can take any one of those, you can rotate them out, you can change these at any time, and I'll show you an easier place to do it. So hopefully you only need to go through this site builder once. So once you upload all those, you will hit save and continue. Now we're on the navigation pages. The website starts out with 3 pages for you. You have your home page, which is the search page. You have your About Us page, which would be about your team or your business. I did mine based on Keller Williams because I'm leadership and I'm also trying to get agents to join our company. So mine's focused to that. I've also talked to agents about making this page perhaps about, you can make it a buyer seller page. So it's about how you do your business. You can make it about a neighborhood, that if you're specifically working in one particular neighborhood and that's all you do, make this all about that. We can add more of these pages in at any time. So if you have more than just one page that you want to add, this is the platform that you would want to utilize, the template to upload more pages. And then the other page that they have is About Me page and the Contact Us page. So you can move them around by just grabbing and dragging and dropping these, and that'll change where the layout is on your website. Then the little arrow next to the search engine optimization, this is where you can change the name of the page as to what you see on the back side, and then the URL that you see up at the top. So mine would be about-KW, and then if you want to add any SEO descriptions, you can add those there. Then this little arrow next, you got to remember that anytime you see these little arrows, you want to click on them so that you can drop it down, and that's where you can add more info. So the page header, this right here will fill in this section right in the center of this image. So you're going to need, for this page, you're going to need a very long, skinny picture that you're going to want to plug into the top of this page. Then you have text that you can put right here, and it is limited on how many characters. And then you have another square picture over here and a square picture over here. So you're going to want to make sure you have those images ready when you come back through your site builder when you build your page. You fill in the header, the headline goes here, and the section paragraph goes right here, and then the second one is over here, and then there's a bottom one right down here that you can also add in. That's the footer. If you don't want it, leave it empty, or there are some places, not on this one, but when you add additional pages, you can delete those sections. And then once you complete all of those, you'll go ahead and hit continue. The next page that we're on is the About Me page. Now this should automatically be filled out based on what you've done in your marketing profile. So you shouldn't have to do anything more on this page. If you want to change anything, you hit that content and you can come down here and you can change it up. Then you would hit continue. The Contact Me page, you can change what this says. If you don't want it to say contact me and you want it to say something else, you can do that. This is a form that you could use to create a home evaluation contact form. You can do it for a form for buyers if they're, what are you looking for kind of a contact page. You can make multiple pages of these and get all the information that you need from your clients. And then when you're done with that, you will hit save and continue. And that's it. That's all you have to do to build your site. So you guys, then you'll click this X box, and then it'll take you back to the consumer page. Now on the consumer page, you have landing pages. These are individual pages that you create that are not tied to anything else. They're not tied to your website. They're not tied to your app. These are pages that you'll create, and you'll share that URL out with other people. So we've done it for like an open house sign-in. You can do it for a listing. If you want to create a one-page listing page for them, you would do a landing page. Your agent site pages, these are pages that we created, or I created, that I made extra pages for my website. So if you go to my website and look at it, I've got the very first drop down is search on the go. This is the link to download my app. So if they come onto my page and they click this, it'll automatically set me as their agent on my app that they download. And I got the little video here about the app to play as well. And then just a contact me page. So it's all just on there. And then the next one I did a Keller Mortgage. You can go to the Keller Mortgage website. You can log in as an agent, and the login is your MyKW password, your command password. And you can get the link for your own application. So if someone comes onto here and they want to apply for a Keller Mortgage, they'll automatically assign me as their agent. And then so anything that they do, I get a ding on my phone from Keller Mortgage, an email and a text that says so-and-so has applied for an application. And it actually get a text for everything that they do. It's really awesome. So this is another page that I created, and then I created a mortgage calculator page. And then I just did a page about my one thing so I could share my scuba diving stuff. And the blog, everybody at Keller Williams Realty Portland Premier is a member of Homekeeper. And if you want to get signed up for it, I just had Scott Leroy set me up on this. And then in their tech videos that they had a video on how to assign this blog to my website. And now I don't have to type in anything. I have a blog that posts automatically every few days. And so it keeps me up on the Google search. And then down here is where it would link into your social media. So whatever you had would be down here on that. So then that here is where you can see all of that. And you can just view those pages individually. And then if you don't want them, you can delete them from here. Then you have your guide builder. And now the guide builder is part of your app. Has anybody seen the guide builder on your app? Has anybody downloaded their app? More importantly. So on your KW app, can you see that? Down here at the bottom, it says guide in the middle. And then when you click on that, this is what your buyers and sellers can walk through. And it shows them the step-by-step of what the transaction is. Oh, I didn't get it. You can customize the guide builder to whatever you want it to be. You can make it fully detailed and walk them through each step of the transaction. You can just keep it simple. They already have a base set in there. It doesn't look like we're able to get into there. There's just a base set for the guide builder that goes through starting your search. There's a buyer one and a seller one. So start your search, get pre-approved, tour homes, make an offer, execute the contract, home insurance, home inspection, home warranty, and close. And on the selling side, it's showing your home, reviewing your offers, inspection, appraisal, and close. There's a little bit of a paragraph in each one. I don't know why we can't get in there. And so again, you
I
can
just tried, Tanya, and it worked for me.
Did it work for you? Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I would say I lost internet, but we're still on Zoom, so that's not it. It's just because I'm teaching, right?
Of course.
Of course. Okay, so from Guide Builder then, so there on Guide Builder, if you guys can get in there and you can see it, that's where you can just edit it. So anytime you see a little pencil means you can edit, you can make changes and do whatever you want to do. So after you do that, click over onto the site and app settings. And you should see this again, your general settings. Once you've gone through and you've completed your website builder, then this is where you can come back and you can make changes to it. So for your home page, this is where you can change this. If you want it to say something other than find your dream home, you can type it in right there. This is where you can change the images that you have on your home page. So if you want to consistently change it up with new pictures, this is a quick, simple, easy place to find that. And then downloading my app, you can type in what you want to have there as the search or the tag for it. The URLs we kind of already went over. And then if you want to change, if you try the dark and you don't like it, you want to try the red, you can do that. And then you can go look at it. Here, let's just see what it looks like. Let's go to dark. So see, all my stuff is dark. I don't think before I noticed a difference on it. So let's go to this one. Everything's dark, and then we'll change it to red. Is it updated? And now we'll refresh. And I don't see a difference. Do you? No difference to me. So, anyways, and then site pages. So when you add new pages, this is where you're going to come and actually, you're going to create the page first, and then you're going to come back and you're going to come to here, and this is where you're going to add it to your website, which I'll teach all that in another class. If you guys have a particular thing that you want to learn, a certain page you want to add to it, let us know, and I can teach that class, or I can share the links on where to find how to teach that class, how to do the class. Any questions on any of that? No? You guys are easy. Wow, that's it. That's it for
Hey,
all of this
Tanya.
stuff. Yeah.
Under, let's see, URLs,
Mm-hmm.
it says your KW domain, but then there's a bubble to type in custom domain. When would an agent use that? Is that if they have a different website that they just want to link out to?
Actually, it looks like I can't even do anything with it. Right now.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So what I don't know if that's something they're looking at doing later, but for right now, if you have a custom domain and you want to redirect, or you want that domain to come to your KW website, then you will go to your custom domain purchaser and you'll redirect to your KW website.
Got it.
Okay. Or you just use your KW. But I know almost every real estate agent has a custom domain. And if you need help with that, Scott Leroy Marketing, you know, that's one of the things we pay them for, is to help you guys with that. So reach out to them, and they do this all the time with most of the domains that are out there. So they can just walk you right, or they'll actually just do it. You give them your login information, they'll go and take care of it for you, which is awesome. Does anybody have any other questions about anything else to do with command, anything on command? No? I'm gonna stop sharing my website or my page then. You guys are too easy. All right, so
Tanya?
on, yes,
Where are the paid ad push things?
the campaigns.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the word.
Yep, nope, let me go back over here. So if you don't want to wait and hover over to see what it is, if you click on the KW up here, it opens it up and it shows you exactly what each of them stand for. So campaigns is where you're going to find all of your postings, okay? So we'll click on that. You have, it automatically brings you to the paid ads, but you can go to your dashboard And this is where you can kind of get a general idea of what's happening. Your paid ads are campaigns that you are going to pay and you can push through Facebook. Here, I'll just do a quick create. You can do a paid ad in Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You can do a Google paid ad. And then the social post is just a direct post to like Facebook or Instagram, not paid, right? And then direct mail, you can do mailings out to everybody, and then emails. I'm gonna actually do this, come over here. One of the things that I saw in the direct mail, so you can actually create stuff inside of designs, and then you say you want to farm a certain area. One of the nice things about KW is it's connected to direct mailers, and you don't have a minimum number of pieces that you have to mail. Like most places, you have to do a minimum of 250 postcards, right? Well, what if you want to just send out to certain people? You can do 25 of them on real mailers through command, which I thought was pretty awesome. And then your social media posts, these would just be regular posts, and you can pre-schedule out posts. So say you want to do, because we all know you're supposed to do a couple posts a day, right? So, but you don't always have time to do those posts every single day. So time block yourself, say on Mondays and Fridays, realistically probably Thursdays, right? You're going to go in and you're going to pre-create your post for the week or for the next 3 days. And then you're cutting back, and it'll take you maybe, if you know what material you want to put out there and you have that pre-set up, and Designs has so much material for you just to post and share, then it's all preset. It'll take you could probably do that in maybe 15 to 30 minutes. Of course, at first, the first time you do it, it's going to take you a little bit longer. But then as you get to it, I mean, I can go in here and I can do drafts and posts and have them done in about 5 minutes. So that's what you'll do that for. And then emails, you can do like this, where you do newsletter emails, and they have templates. Let me show you here. So go to email, and you just do your campaign and who you're sending it to, and you can, this is where tagging comes in handy. And then Apply Design, they have 2 newsletter templates that are already pre-set up in here, and then you just provide the content to it. So that's really nice to have, simple and easy. You can get rid of Constant Contact, Peter and Alex, and do them right in there. Does that answer your question? And then on your active campaigns, when you click on them, hopefully, it should drop down. No, it's not dropping down. It used to drop down, and it would tell us, well, it tells you right here. I did which ad was this? This was just a home search. I was testing out their new thing. I spent $30. I had 417 impressions, 7 clicks, and 1 lead. Other people have gotten much better responses, especially on listings. So if you do inside pictures of homes, especially really pretty homes, you're going to get really great results with your leads. And then again, you can come back over here and you can get an idea of what you have. And here's some real quick posts that you can do. Any other questions?
Yes. Under the direct mail tab, have you done any direct mailings like that?
I have not. No, I don't. I don't mind testing some of the paid ads and that, but I don't technically do real estate. I'm licensed, but if I don't want to farm to anybody. And if I do it this way for marketing for the Market Center, we'd probably do it through the Market Center one instead, right?
Yeah. because I have a question on, like, if I'm farming an area, I don't necessarily have all their contacts.
You don't need
I
that.
have, like, I maybe have a list of addresses. So
You
how
don't
does
even
it?
need that. Hang on, let me go right in here. Let's do, what do you want to do? Attract listings? We're just
Okay,
gonna
so
do a
I have
tap
a
on here.
buyer. I basically have a buyer, and I'm looking for people who are willing to sell.
So you want to attract listings, right?
Sure, yeah.
You want to get a listing. Okay, so right here, they show you what the cost is of it. And then when you get the list, the address of where you want to send it, targeting. You can do local targeting. I know there's a place that you can do this. Maybe I need to do a different one. Oh, maybe I'm not doing the right one.
Cool. I can mess around with it. So are you saying there's
Yeah.
a way to just
They
import
actually,
like a
you,
Excel?
you can circle address it. I might have not have done the right one. But you can circle address, and you don't have to contact escrow anymore to get that list of who you want to mail it to. It comes up
Wow.
within
No
here.
way.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh,
you
that's
can
cool.
find an address, and then you can target around that address. You can pick how many people you want, so then it narrows it down.
Cool. All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, just play in that. Any other questions? New? Okay, so Thursday I'm gonna have another class. And Thursday's class is going to be, what is it? I know you know what it is, you guys. No, I do. I just forgot what I called it. Thursday's class is going to be in the morning. It's going to be about your database, and we're going to have a conversation about how important it is to have your database and what all the different functions of command and how it affects having your database inside of command. So it's really going to be a good one. Okay. So I hope to see every single one of you there. Are we good to go? Look at that, 42-minute class. How awesome was that? Okay.
Thank you, Tanya.
You are so welcome. All right, you guys. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, Tanya.
Bye.